Howdy, y'all. I'm Mr. Holga,
And I'm Todd Puckett.
and this is
Don's Used Photo Equipment.
right here in front of the very extra special
Great Wall of Film.
Todd, this is a super exciting video.
A special
He
video.
cannot contain himself. It's so
And I
exciting.
can't wait to tell you what it is.
I
It's
can't
fun.
even believe we've had this opportunity.
Oh, me neither.
This is like
getting
super-
here is what this has been all about.
This is super exciting, really.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
super exciting. We have a little bit of a lead up here, but we do have a special announcement and a couple other little special things as well.
Lots
right?
going on, lot going on.
Lots special going around this one video. It's going to be short and sweet, so please do watch the whole thing because you're going to want to see what we have at the end.
Right, absolutely. Because what is going on is that for the past month or so, you've seen Harman Technologies, which is the owner of Harman, or Ilford Photo, Harman Technology, Harman Photos. And now we have a new group, Harman Technologies.
Okay.
I guess I don't know what the name of this one's under. I think it's Harman
Harman
Technologies.
Photo.
Harman Photo.
Yeah.
And they've been teasing for a month that they're going to bring out a new product. And it's been, we've seen photos, we've seen hints, the little
Seen
thing
websites.
Websites.
We've talked about this.
They've talked about this, and they did let us know it's going to be a film. Now, a lot of people are going, if it's black and white, who cares? And, and there was a bit of anticipation, and also a lot of people getting tired of waiting, which in today's society, it's harder to wait. But what has been announced is right now, today, we can tell you what that is. This is the fun part. So now all of that buildup is reaching a point, and this is the point. Harman Technologies, Harman Photo has announced a brand new C41 200-speed color film.
Hot dog. This is a new color film. This isn't somebody else's color film.
No. And it's not bringing anything back because Ilford's never really had a color film that's under their umbrella. So this is a brand spanking new C41 created uniquely by Ilford for Ilford color film, or Harman Photo.
Right.
For Harman
Photo, not Ilford.
Not Ilford.
So
that's going to be a hiccup. We're going to get those things mixed up a lot.
We certainly are. Because you remember those Ilford color shirts? They say Ilford color, and they're a little less ironic now.
Yes.
Because Harman Photo now has a colored film.
Has
this is
a color
super
film,
cool.
C41. And we're going to talk to you a little bit about this and show you some examples. That's why we said stick around.
Stay to the end. But now, the exciting part is for us. Because we're actually recording this video before the announcement.
Before the announcement.
Because we knew something that not everybody else knew.
Yeah, and if this got out, I would lose my privileges.
He would lose his good standing with the Harman Ilford community.
Yes, I would be put on double secret probation. That is for sure. So we are doing this today. We're doing this now to have it coincide with the worldwide announcement of the event, which in Dallas happens to be Friday, 10 a.m.
Right.
Now, for the past few days, I have been promoting the fact that I'm having a 2-day sale.
Ooh.
2-day sale starting Friday 10 to 5, Saturday 10 to 3. And that's all, I'm putting some things on sale, and I've been telling people that. But the real reason, and I am doing the sale, but the real reason I have decided on doing this 2-day sale is because this is the best time to announce the brand new product.
Oh, absolutely.
So it coincides, and we're going to take advantage of it. Now, the fun thing about this that we were talking about, A, it's a new product. B, I am not 100% sure, but I think I'm the only store in this area that has this film.
You could be the only one. And so, like I said, it's a new film, and you have to come in and try it out. Because constantly I'm here watching people come and say, what do you have that's new?
What do you have that's new?
Well, guess what?
And I couldn't tell them.
This is something that's truly new. That's not a repackage, not a reformulation, not brought back from the dead. This is something brand new.
And this is unique because, like I said, a lot of things that are coming out right now are just things brought back and just things changed on them. This is like completely from scratch new. So this is the first batch that's up for sale. And I think that I've told you this. Well, we're going to talk a little bit about the whole thing first, and then we'll get to the more details. But this film, I kind of believe, because when we read through the
spec
technical
sheet,
specs
yep.
on it, which will be available today starting at 10 o'clock,
Yes.
and the spec sheet says that this is an experimental film in the information.
Yeah, it's kind of like experimental aircrafts. It's a small size.
It's a small batch.
Maybe it'll be a bigger batch later.
Yes, but this is like, to put it into reference, there's another company that came out with the same rollout,
Right.
but they call theirs the Alpha.
Yes.
Now-
It had an Italian name to it.
It did, it did.
Something it kind of ravioli.
Rolled off the
kind of
tongue.
Rolled off the
Yes, well, now the things that we've had fun with doing with that company, Ilford has chosen Harman. See, again,
Harman
this is
Photo.
going to
Harman Photo.
has chosen to let us be involved with this at the beginning, like another company. So this is our second company to do this.
This is exciting.
It is,
So
it
as a matter
is.
of fact, I did the Lensless podcast here recently. So I'm on the latest edition. It was talking Holga Week. You know Holga Week, remember
Yes,
that?
yeah.
Great time Holga Week.
Great photos.
And of course, Andrew, the host, was asking me if I knew anything about this Harman announcement, and I'm like, no comments, no comments.
I don't. He turned into Schultz right then.
And then of course,
I know nothing.
And then of course, he immediately asked again, like a few minutes later, thinking I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm
so
sorry,
what was that you said?
I'm not that easy. Not that easy.
He tricked you. I heard it. He was trying to trick you. But this is fun. Now, the thing about this film, and the reason why I point out that they point out it's experimental, is that this is the first batch out, which means they are going to look at the results and check everything out, and the next batch will be tweaked a little bit. This is this is a rollout in experiment.
Well, I'm hoping
An experimental rollout.
You always hope that they get a little bit better. They learn
Yeah.
from their mistakes. I mean, you can't expect gold
Perfect
right off the bat.
And they have to do huge batches of this in order to be able to get a better understanding of what it's going to turn out.
Right.
So instead of taking this huge batch and just going out and doing a little bit of shooting here and there, figure it out, release it, sell it. People are excited to get new stuff, experimental stuff like this as well. Now, this isn't something like, hey, you call in and Kickstarter us. No, they kickstarted it. We get to play with it now.
Right.
You come in and buy it and take it home with you and shoot it. This is fun.
So you
It's
did
here.
mention that Don's Used Photo is one of the only places that you know of in
this
North
area.
Texas. For all you know, it could be all of Texas.
Yeah.
In this wide area to actually have the film. You could now
Because this is a
I haven't
limited
even asked
run.
him this. I'm going to put him on the spot.
Yes.
You're going to have the film Friday morning? Look at this guy. On Friday morning, 10 a.m., when the announcement happens, you can walk in here and as you're watching this video, you can come in here and
buy
get
it. As soon as you finish watching all of this video.
finish watching
please.
the whole thing from
Then
beginning to
come
the end,
in.
beginning to the end.
But start driving over if you have it on your phone.
Yeah, we'll give you a
because
magic code word at the end. It won't give you a
if-
discount, but we'll give you a secret
If
word.
I had known then what I know now, which is still 2 days early,
Yeah.
I would have bought a lot more than I did. I only bought 300 rolls.
Oh,
now
only 300 rolls.
Well, yeah, if I had known that this may be the only place to have it, I would have gotten 500 rolls and done it. But again, this is they called it a limited production run.
Okay.
So I don't know how many are going to be out there. And today at 10 o'clock, which is when this video started, worldwide release has taken place. So this will be popping up all of a sudden worldwide at 10 o'clock our time.
At 10 o'clock.
And it's fun. So
All right. So we're trying to keep this
now we're
one
going to
moving
tell
for
you, yeah, sorry, we could talk 2 hours
We
just on
certainly
that.
could. We had a
But
great time.
we're going to keep this short so we can get it going.
So I'm just going to highlight some technical specs and let me know if you missed anything that you
Yeah,
really
yeah,
liked
yeah.
on this.
I think you got it.
Harman Phoenix
Harman
200 experimental ISO 200 C41 processing
Yep.
color negative film with high contrast and strong visible grain.
Yes.
Now, as we're going to discuss in our review, this is absolutely
it's
what
the
we
truth.
got.
Yeah.
It can be used for any photographic subject. What? This is new to me.
Yep. Anything. It can be used. It's a wide ranging.
So easily processed in C41/CN16 processing.
I don't know what CN16 is.
I don't either.
But since it also is one of these films that has no orange mask,
Okay.
I think that means also you could probably throw it into E6.
That would be an interesting experiment.
Right.
We haven't done that.
We haven't done it. I haven't confirmed it.
It may be improved by underexposing 0.5 up to 1 stop, depending on scene.
But all of this stuff, I will have links to this on my social medias so that you can go through and read sort of the more details about it. But yes, this is going to be, like they said, experimental and just coming out. And I think sort of as each wave comes out, they're going to tweak it a little bit more.
Right.
And more.
So for you,
Exciting
for you pinhole photographers, for exposures between 1 and 1/10,000th of a second, no adjustments are needed for reciprocity failures. Of course, that's like I said, 1 and 1/10,000th.
Like I could see it.
1 second, no problem. You might have to do a calculation after that.
Yes. And the other thing too is that, like he said, they actually sent a box of stuff early.
Yes. A box
of no, that was in the box.
That was in the box. In your box of stuff.
The box was in the box of stuff.
Okay.
And the T-shirt.
Notice he didn't get me one, guys. He did not get me. What did you ask for?
2 of the extra large shirts.
What did they hear?
A 2XL shirt. So they sent a 2XL shirt, which, okay, that doesn't really help. But you know, as soon as I can find out, I believe that these things may be available for purchase too. So I want to see if I can't buy some of these things because it's really kind of cool. Now, the other thing that I wanted to go over with this
I'm going to sum up the specs here. I didn't really see anything out of the ordinary. It would be really standard for C41 and scanning and all that kind of good stuff. But obviously, you know, I'm of the type, once I get the film back, I always like to see, well, it's like, yes, the scan was nice. How can I change my scanning up? Because, you know, they might be using a Fuji scanner. I'm using an Epson scanner.
Well, they actually have some different scanners.
There are some differences.
They actually, and there's a second section on scanning, which is the last 2 pages. And so they have like suggestions for different scanning types. Now, we want to talk a little bit more about, we got 2 rolls of film in, which is good because that means we had 1 roll each and we didn't have to fight over 1 roll.
We did not. We had to share a camera.
We didn't. We just,
because you know Todd doesn't know how to share.
I'm an only child. It's OCD. Rolls of film. So we got in a car, went out and drove over to the Sylvan Street area, right around the railroad tracks. And shot amongst a bunch of tin buildings with graffiti all over them.
They're little warehouses.
Yeah. And evidently that whole area's been sold, and so fairly soon it'll just be all taken down.
Right.
But as I was talking to someone there a couple of weeks ago, they had a graffiti painting contest.
Okay.
And that's why we had so many really cool, very colorful.
Very vivid, very colorful. I mean, you can't get any more colorful than just a bunch of graffiti. Really. And
we had a lot to choose from and shoot, which weirdly enough, in a few months won't even be there anymore. So we just archived it for history, some of these things which are there and won't be. And we had fun, and we went to our one of our favorite photo labs, Legacy, one of our favorites, Legacy Photo Lab.
Legacy Photo Lab.
And I had to swear them to secrecy.
Oh, yeah, you did.
I had them put their hand on a stack of Ilford HP5 and raise the other one and say, "Do you swear?" And they said, "Okay, no problems. We can do this," and gave it to them Monday.
Yeah.
By 4 o'clock that afternoon, I got the scans.
Well, I mean, that was super quick. So thank you, Legacy, for getting those done, because he had them, I had them. So now we can take a look at some of these results. I'm going to hand it over to you. Take a look at, you can swipe, but don't, please, guys, don't try and show the screen to the pictures.
I'm not. No. Because we may be pointing at something and showing you something completely different.
We're not going through all 72 photos.
Right.
But we're going to show some highlights.
Each one of us took 1 roll, 36 shots, and they all turned out wonderful. Now, it does talk about, whenever you look at these in small form, you don't see the grain as much. But whenever you blow it up, you do see that the colors do pop a little bit more, and there's a little bit more luster to the colors, but you do see a lot of grain, which is, I guess, the experimental part.
Right. So I am going to agree with their initial assessment that the film is contrasty. I'm going to also say that the colors are slightly, it's not that they're off, but they're, I would put them more unique, okay?
Yeah.
And I would actually say that there's a bit of graininess to it, which is actually, I like in the HP5, okay? Because, I shoot HP5 because I enjoy some grain in my film. And, these are the types of things that a lot of digital filters are trying to emulate. And once again,
You can't-
Harman
you
Photo,
can't.
I'm getting it right, Harman Photo is getting it right off the bat.
Yeah, yeah. There's nothing that really does what the original does. So yes, that's what we get. But that's also what's fun about it, is that as they go along, this will be tightened up a little bit more.
Yeah.
So we get to shoot this now because it's not going to be like this next time.
Right. So right now this is extra special for what it is.
This is really extra special. Now I point this one out, I think, as one of the first ones because you get some deep dark colors. But you see how the white just pops out on that.
Right. It's a large portrait and with a face and a mask, and it's oranges and greens and whites.
Greens, black, orange.
I mean, it's all over the map as far as colors.
Like the lime green, the neon green, neon orange. It's got a lot of good colors with it, and it's just fun how it kind of pops. It's not the pastel-y look that we've been getting used to a lot. And this is also what I loved about it. Mr. Holga did a shot in which...
Oh, you're not going to see mine in this group. These are all your shots.
Oh, okay. Well, then that helps me. Because I'm going to be looking...
he'll never find my shots.
I will not find his shots.
Not until I change it.
And so there are... now it's like, I'm going to have to go back then because...
Hey guys, I am actually going to edit some of these. I'm going to put them in my Flickr. I'm going to create an album for you. And I'm going to put a link to that down in the description below. So please go take a look at some of our shots from our very quick, very impromptu photo walk.
Yes. And we're going to have a lot more that you can see on there than we're going to show you on here.
Yes, definitely so.
Now, I love this one too because, again, we got a lot of bright colors that are out there, and it really does pop out at you.
Right.
So it's fun. And these photos are again, experimental film, and you're going to have fun shooting it, and it's going to be right here. We had a few photos left over, and on the way back we did a couple more stops and did a few more photos.
Right.
And one of them is some of the artwork that's on the buildings down the street.
Right.
And this is one of my favorites because, again, you got blue, you got vibrant red. It really kind of turns it turns it into like a musky, dark red color.
I mean, we were trying to show off the range of the colors because when you got a color film, we were going for the most colorful thing we can get our hands on.
And I think that the graffiti was definitely the most colorful.
It might be
and that was
my
his
go-to
choice.
place.
Yeah, he said, hey, let's try it on this. So this is the down the street one, and I love. It's got some basic colors. It's not as active as the other one, but it's fun to look at. And of course, we love Texas.
Oh, we always love Texas.
Yeah, we love Texas. Now, those are my photos. Mr. Holga is going to show you his photos, and there's Fogos. See, it's like your Hogos. It's a Holga.
Somebody's asking me if I coined a new word. No, not really.
You mean Hogas? Hog photos are out there?
Fogas.
Fogas?
Yeah.
Hogas?
So I've given him my pictures. Now, obviously, we have two different shooting styles.
Yes.
But I'm just aiming for the color. One of the things that I wanted to do that Todd didn't do is I tried to capture some people because I think when it comes to a color film that skin tones are important. So I got a couple of people who would actually pose for me while we were out there. And I wanted, and it's a great contrast of people versus the colorful backgrounds. And so, and I think those turned out nicely as well.
They did. And I do like this one. As we were walking through the empty buildings, we came across one with a big, huge, 12 foot by 12 foot?
Yeah, what it says, I say,
it's a huge.
Battalia. And of course, this photo, which I'm showing you guys now, was actually inside the building. So this was a low light situation.
Yes, and that's why I'm pointing out.
And it did way, way much better than I thought it was going to do. It's a 200 speed. I know it was very bright outside, but I'm now inside of a dark building and taking picture graffiti. And it looks pretty good.
Yeah, it does. It does. But you do kind of lose some details in the dark shadows.
Well, with most films.
Yeah.
And digitals.
And digitals. But yes, you do still have that. But this was a separate part. This is like somebody could have picked this thing up and walked off with it. Yeah, it wasn't part of... Yeah,
you got no room for it.
I got no room for it. I got no room for it. So it was fun. I'm going to show you one of the ones which, let's see here. I like this one. This is a good one of he did a distance shot of the whole side of the building. And again, you get to see A lot of colors, but the red really sticks out on
Yeah,
this one.
nice colors with the graffiti, a blue sky, the natural, the earthy looks.
And here's one that you did with autumn.
Those cars, the cars look nice.
We came across two guys who were, I guess they were taking pictures of
Yeah,
the
they're
cars.
photographing their own cars. You know, they're kind of showing them off.
In front of graffiti.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so Mr. Holga asked if he could, and they said sure, and they did. He took a picture
I'm
of that.
kind of guy.
He is.
I got them too.
Yeah, and these are the ones that we're doing.
Are you guys down? We're down.
Yeah. All right. It was cool, man. And of course,
then I took a picture of Todd too. So
it's one of my favorite photos of me.
I'm a people person.
He is. Me, not so much. So it is fun.
I have to say, I think the one with Huckleberry Finn, you and Huckleberry Finn, that's probably my better one right there.
Yeah. Okay. It's only because I favor him so much.
Excuse me, Huckleberry Finn. Huckleberry Hound.
Huckleberry Hound.
Oh, dear Lord.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna get letters on that one. Oh, good Lord. Now, he goes, is there anywhere we can kind of go get a picture of this?
Oh, downtown Dallas. I mean, you were
skyline.
always within a breath away of getting a cityscape picture, and
Yes.
we actually found one.
I said, I know the place. I will show you. And we drove up there, and in between two homes on...
To townhomes or apartments, whatever they are.
What townhomes. I said, there. He goes, there. That's it.
I illegally jumped out and snapped this picture, guys.
And he did. And I think that it does. I mean, this gives a great landscape idea of what can be done. And I love how it does the skies with it.
I mean, I think the darks are rather dark. I mean, I haven't had as much time as I want to try and pull it out and see what I can do in Photoshop and things like that.
And that's one of my favorite ones right there. We end on this one.
The end on that one. So that's the Playboy Bunny. So now I haven't had a chance to mess with this one either. I mean, there's supposed to be a neon showing right there, and maybe I don't know. I haven't had a chance to pull it out to see if I can actually see the neon. I might lose sky detail when I do that. That would be unfortunate. So we're gonna have to see how that goes, guys. But you know what? First of all, I had a great time shooting, and I actually feel very thankful to Harman Photo for actually giving us the film. I mean, we were very spontaneous on. We got out there as quick as we could to go shoot it. I mean, it was very exciting.
It was, and we had a great day. It was sunny. It was partly cloudy at some points, but sunny enough, and good variety of things that we shot, showing off the colors, what the film is capable of, and today. We get to sell it to you. So you get to come in, buy this film, and then go out and take photos of yourself. Now, again, we had Legacy Photo Lab do the processing on us for this. So they've already got, I sent them the technical information on the processing and the scans. And so they've got at least 2 rolls of film experience in doing this. And as things go along, you know, with things that are new, we're all going to have to do our dialing in and adjustments of just getting it a little bit better and a little bit more in tune with what it should be. But this is exciting. It's fun.
Well, all right. So we've rambled on for very long. Yeah. So I'm going to leave you guys with this because I'm going to cut the mic on Todd. I'm going to leave you with this. The code word, guys, come in on Friday. The code word is Phoenix. You come in, you say Phoenix. Don't say anything else. Say Phoenix. He's going to know exactly what you need. Well, He might actually pull a box from underneath the counter and give it to you. No, actually, he's probably going to pull it right off the shelf.
Sell it to you.
The code word is Phoenix, guys.
Yes,
did we leave anything else?
I don't think. We probably did. There's so much information we could have said, but this is what we got to wrap it up with. So, all
right, guys.
I got to get busy selling this stuff. So as soon as I get off of this, I'm selling.
All right, guys. So as usual, please do share, like, subscribe, tell a friend.
Tell everybody. Go shout it to the rooftops.
Tell Mama Holga to watch our videos.
Yes.
I think that's it for us, guys.
That's it. We got to get going because I'm starting to get busy here.
He's getting peckish.
Yeah, I'm getting busy. People are coming in wanting to buy film.
Later, y'all.
All right. Take care.
Phoenix. The code word is Phoenix.
It is. You
know, you should charge them more if they say Ilford.
Oh my gosh. Double the charge?
Yeah, double it.